Well, this is Monday, auction day. Got a few things downtown. I got this penguin Santa. Whoa, I'm not sure. I think they're online for like 40 bucks. I figure I should be able to put 20, 25 bucks on it and sell it. I got a bat. Somebody got 40 bucks for one of these. It's got this tag. It's a Gantz. I don't know. Probably because it's Halloween. So chances are I won't get that for mine, but I think all the ones that are on right now, I don't think any of them, well, a couple have tags, but they're also expensive. But all the cheap ones don't have their tag, so I don't know. And what else did I get? I did get a couple exciting things today, but I got a couple freebie things. This Toy Story 4 and this Minecraft book. Those were free. And then I bought 2 VHS tapes, which I'm happy about. I got this Scream, that, you know, the cover is an alternate cover. I think there's also one with Drew Barrymore or somebody looking to the side. And then there's the classic regular, or the regular one's Drew Barrymore. Then there's another blue one with, I think it's another Drew Barrymore, but she's not, it's not the same face, but I don't know. But this is a special with Neve Campbell. So you can get a little extra out of it. And my final thing, my happiest discovery, it's just down there in the rack, and Maniac Cop. I love this movie. Me and my buddy Bob drank with Bob Zadar at a convention in Ohio back, I don't know, it's been a while now, 20 years. He's been dead for quite a while now. So that's where I met Julie Newmar, and they had, my favorite person, Tanya Roberts, was there. Yvonne Craig was there, Batgirl. So there you go, that's what I got. I had to wipe a lot of cigarette smoke off 2 sides of this tape, so I'm hoping the sound's good, because if you've ever had a lot of smoke-ridden tapes, the sound can be terrible. I have a classic Newcomb High that the sound's probably about 2/3 gone. It's real low and muffled, so it's all probably from smoking. So there you go. There you go. On the way to the auction. Poor old Papa's. You be a good boy. Stay out of the driveway. Oh. Thanks. Road is deer road because I just saw at least 8 deer wandering around, a lot of baby, young deer, a couple of fawns. So I better have my camera on in case we see any more deer. Right in the middle of the road, not running in front of me, which is good. Robert Zadar is going to get stabbed in the shower. Yeah, I got some stuff at Salvation Army, mostly breakables. No, I got a couple shirts, no records. I don't think there's any new records. And there was some new videos. I probably missed out on some better stuff that didn't find. I was going to get one for my stepdaughter, and then there was a cleaner that I was going to get her, but I couldn't find enough to make a decent lot. Anyway, I got one glass for Cancer of the Zodiac. It looks like it might clean up okay. It's a vintage tinted glass one, smoked glass. I got a Royal Dalton mug. You know, most of these ain't worth much. I figure I should be able to make a few bucks off this one. It looks like the lowest one I'd seen roughly was 20 bucks, but I don't know if that's a sellable price. And I got one fish plaque. It's got that lusterware look. Does that light help? Probably not. It's marked copyright Sir Ramacraft, San Clemente. So I got those three things, and then I got a sun catcher of Jesus. I just like that gothic looking Jesus. I don't know if it's not worth messing with. I think they're sell for 10 bucks, maybe. I got a frog, which I think it's supposed to have a hula skirt, which is mostly gone, so I'm not sure if I should have just left it there or not. It says Hula Serenade, and it's got its labels, but they're pretty faded. So. And then they put their sticker over the top of it, so it's a Nesco, Japan, a little maraca frog. And then I got a one DVD with 13 movies. Or wait, no it isn't. What is it? Just 13 movies from the greatest minds. Toby Hooper, Dance of the Dead. Mick Garris, what was his claim to fame? What's his word? Is it one of the Friday the 13th? I can't remember. Stuart Gordon, of course, did like From Beyond and all them, Reanimator. John Landis, a guy that was not very good at handling helicopters. John Carpenter, Cigarette Burns. I think I've seen that short or that one before. I think they're shorter films. Maybe they are. I think they were part of one of them whatevers. Does that make any sense? Shirts I got. I think these are all go to Erie. I may wear this Quint's, you know, it's Jaws, Quint. Let's get I need a thumbnail. I'm getting sick of not having one. Aw, my heads need clean. Maniac Cop. I'll have to clean it when I'm done. And I got a Cardinal shirt that looks good. Is it nice? And a classic Wolverine, which should be good because he wore that in Deadpool. Hey Bub. Hey Bub. He was short in the comics and he always had a cigar and usually a beer because people complained about him having beer and smoking. Alright, I didn't get much at the auction. There was a box with a couple promo glasses of Wonder Woman and Robin, and then there was 2 Popeye olive oil, and then 3 of the Muppets glasses. And I went to 12 something, and that Nikki wanted them, and then Jerry that takes numbers bid, and I didn't bid against her. I let her have them. So I didn't want too much of them because I wasn't going to probably put them online, so that would have left me selling them at the flea market, and I would have had to ask 10 bucks a glass. Wonder Woman sells for like 20, I think. So I got a box with some shirts, and it also had these. Well, the scarves were beside the box, but they threw them back in. I don't know if they're anything special or not. There's another one. What's this one? It's pretty cool looking. That's kind of Indian looking. Hare Krishna. Oh, it's marked. It's got a tag. Uh-oh, my coffee's ready. Pure Virgin Wool. Designed, hand-screened. WPL, whatever that stands for. And then there's this one, which is got a dragon. I thought it was probably Irish, but because it's got like a Jesus here, and then a green dragon. And then there's this one. I don't see any tag or anything on that. They feel like satin. And then one more. And my water I bought that I couldn't find. This one, just another scarf. I may keep some for if I need something to cover a stand or something when I get more sophisticated. I used to have things with I had speakers. I had covers on all my speakers. Doilies. This box I mainly bought because there were shirts in it, and then they threw the other stuff back in. There's this shirt. I'm not saying any big money shirts in here, but there's an awful small Halloween shirt. I may see if my niece's kid might want this shirt. It's a large, but I'm saying it's got to be a youth large. And then there is, what's this one? My Chemical Romance Ouija board looking thing. I don't really know much about that band, so I probably wouldn't wear the shirt. It has a tag, well, what's left of a tag, so it could be a tour shirt, could be a bootleg, I don't know. And then there's, what's this one? I don't know. Oh, I got another My Chemical Romance. The Black Parade. It's got a tag too. It's a large. What's that? Looks. I don't know. Maybe that Halloween is a large. Maybe it just shrunk. And I got this weird shirt here. It's hold on. Where's the top? Right here. See, it's motionless and white. I don't know. I was assuming it's a band, but the back's been. They have a special holes in the back that's bleached out, see? So I don't know what the deal is. I would assume that's not real, but I mean it could. It looks too uniform, like it was purposely done. So I think it's a custom job. And then the last shirt, what is it? It's awesome, I'm sure of it. I'm sure it's awesome. It's a Marilyn Manson shirt. Just a symbol, and it's a cool color. It is a medium. I could wear this, but I'm not really a Marilyn Manson fan, but I kind of actually like this shirt, though. So, yeah. So that's pretty neat. So there's all the shirts I got in that box with the other crap. So there you go. There you go. Poppy, no accident. That's not a litter box. And I bought two cheap things, one flat and one bottle. The bottle was this bottle. It's American Brewing Company, Rochester, New York. It's a modern bottle. It's not too modern because the seam stops up here. So I don't know if that makes it a pre-1900s bottle, early 1900s. Anyway, bought that separate. This box I paid a couple bucks for. It's got some stupid candle holder thing in it. It has all this old-timey cutlery or utensils with possibly Bakelite handles. Ever since COVID, I can't smell Bakelite like I used to. I used to collect up all them dice and stuff, but now it's really tough sometimes to tell. I don't smell anything on that. But I got several knives. I'm just going to toss them. So I don't know. I may try to put them in a bag and throw them in a flea market tote for next year. There's also a buckle in there, which is also, I would assume, you know what? That's celluloid. So this could be celluloid, which if you warm it up, it would smell like, what does it smell like? I can't remember. I think when you burn it, it smells like hair burning, I think. Or no, that's ivory, because ivory is technically bone. So bone or ivory would smoke like that or stink like that. If it's plastic, it's going to melt. Poppy, wait a minute, buddy. No, you're not sleeping on them shirts. Got to deal with my old cat. Come here. Quit. There, lay down right there. Come on. There you go, buddy. I'll clean it off in a minute. Interruptions. Anyway, there was this bottle. I bought it for this bottle. It's not probably worth anything, but Clark Gable, William Clark Gable, the King, and it has some saying, and it says, it happened one night, Mutiny on the Bounty, Gone with the Wind, Academy Award, 1934. And it's got his picture on the front, no breaks. I've never really seen this bottle. I doubt it's worth a lot. I want bottle guy would have thought knows about. Okay, pretty nice ice cream scoop. Taiwan. Makes it about the 90s, 80s. Pair of scissors. Pretty good shape. Taiwan. And then one of them jar opener things, right? You put it around there to pull the jar open. It's by Gunnar Company. Huh, I'll have to check. That might actually have some value. And this bottle was in there. Old Mr. Boston brand. Not probably worth anything. And then, I got the box for Clark Gable. Awesome. I didn't even realize that's what it was. Got the paperwork. So at least now if it's worth anything, it's worth something because of the dang box. And that is all. Like I said, I didn't get much. I wanted those things. I'd like to have that Skeleton Bride thing. I think it's in my video. Yeah, it was top shelf there. I just didn't want to wait around. I was going to go maybe 20 bucks without knowing if it worked. I probably could have went. It was really heavy too. I should have went back, got it out, because it probably had a power cord, and I could have plugged it in and see if it worked and everything. But anybody that's ever messed with those animated things is usually they don't work. It's a pain getting into them. You got to rip. Most of the time, you have to rip all the cloth off because it's not meant to take apart, and then usually the insides are cheap plastic, so it's not always easy to fix whatever's broken there. It's not moving properly. So, I don't know. I would have liked to have. And then there was that big swinging zombie girl. Those seem to sell a lot. I saw one new zombie boy was like $600, and then I think a used one was $200 or $300. And me and Jay looked into the box, but really couldn't tell for sure how it was. It was pretty big too, so I left it there. That big skeleton was cool too. I figured they were all going to pay more, so I just got out of there. I thought my buddy was going to come out and maybe hang out for a while, but I messaged him, but I didn't get anything back, so probably not. So I probably could have just stayed and hung out, froze, waited for that junk to see if I got lucky. Maybe it would have went cheap. Anyway, that'll probably do it with whatever I filmed today. I don't care if it's short. It's good enough video. I just put out one, so I don't know whether this will be out by tomorrow, which is Tuesday, or if I'll put it out Wednesday to separate them a little bit. Because, yeah. Hope everybody enjoyed my other timed shed things. I have two more. I'm basically going to do the shed unless I get really ambitious one day. I'm going to do the back, half of the back half now. And that's one side's mostly totes and boxes and stuff, and then the other side's a big table with stuff of my mom's on it and some other miscellaneous junk, my bicycle. So I got to get in there. That old TV I bought that didn't work, it was like a 1950s TV, metal metal housing and everything. I hate to throw it out, but I don't know. I couldn't give it away at the flea market, so probably do something with it. But I may tape that. Really, I don't know. Other than seeing stuff move and hopefully get put back properly, I don't think I'm pointing taping it, so I probably won't. Yeah. I need to go through all those totes. I want to sort more stuff out and organize it, and then I'm not even sure what I'll find deeper into the shed. I think it's all stuff I've had out before, but who knows when. Anyway, thanks a lot. Maybe leave me a like. Thanks for watching. I appreciate all the new subscribers. I don't know who all you are. I've seen a few. And then, and if anybody's bought anything off me, I haven't noticed anybody mentioned anything, so I thank you if you have, but off my eBay or whatever, and that's it. If you do see something on eBay you'd like, don't try to get it through eBay from me. I mean, don't try to get it out of eBay with going through eBay, because I can't do it. I may not block you, but I will not do anything through their email that's off eBay. You have to either get a hold of me, make a comment, get a hold of me on Facebook maybe, find me on there. Alright, enough of this. Bye-bye. See ya. Look at this, Maniac Cop. Two of the songs are David Carradine. I know Keith Carradine had an album or two. That's crazy. Composed, sung by David Carradine. I don't believe it. Wow. Yeah, I know there's a lot of cool things about Maniac Cop. Sam Raimi's a parade reporter in it. Dan Hicks, that's in Evil Dead 2, he's a cop. Bob Sue! 4,500 bucks! That guy. And he's also in Spider-Man 2. If you watch he's on the subway when Spider-Man's trying, I think it's the second one, where he's trying to stop the subway with the web. He's on the front of the train. If you look behind him, Dan Hicks is the guy right beside him through the window. Weird. And Bruce Campbell is in Maniac Cop. Yeah, pretty cool. Add Maniac Cop to my clutter. If I ever sell them and play again, I had to clean my heads a couple times when I was playing it. So Box is pretty beat up. I don't really like these things I bought to protect my boxes because you got to watch when the edges are rough to get that in there good. So I don't know. I mean, once it's in there, if you're going to play it a lot, I wouldn't advise putting in anything like that. Just bag it or something to protect it or keep it in a case. But don't use them things if you're going to take it in and out all the time. If you're just going to display it, maybe take it out once in a great while, then it's fine, maybe. But, yeah, I don't know. I only keep a few things now. That Maniac Cop's worth enough. I should sell it. I have a better off. I think I got 2 better off deads. I'm not sure where the other one is. That one's the one that's worth more, but that one's really beat. I could still probably get something out of it. Yeah. I love this movie. Not as much as I did when I was younger, but when I worked for my brother and dad's car lot, it meant a lot more to me. It was cool. There's my Newcomb High. I know I had it. I have some favorite horror films, but I really don't watch them much anymore. I like the Newcomb High. That's the better of the Trauma stuff. The early Trauma before they went purposefully to become totally dumb. Ticks, I love this movie. This is a good movie. I'm infested. Halloween. From Beyond. My copy's missing part of the very beginning, but it's alright. It's a good movie. It's kind of sick. Runaway, Tom Selleck, Gene Simmons. Critters 2. I have Critters 1 in the back room. I was going to sell it too. Support your local sheriff. Sheena. I love Tanya Roberts. Road Racers. I had that copy for a long time. My buddy gave it to me. It's a screener. We used to watch it all the time because it's cool. Ends like kind of my old Bloody Fun shorts. Ends in death. It ends in a big weird mass Selma Hayek in it. David Arquette. John Hawkes, who went on to be a fairly well-known actor. I mean, he's not a... He plays in more indie films, but his character in that's pretty cool. Little Dabble Do Ya. My other copy of Sheena. Got a Blade Runner. Silent Running. Still love that movie. Both Fletches. Cheech and Chong, next movie. That's the first Chong movie I saw in the theater, was that movie there. No Deposit, No Return. I only had that because Don Knotts, Darren McGavin. Kim Richards I was in love with when I was younger because she was my age. I didn't realize she's on that, what, the Housewives thing with her sister? Kylie Richards. She was Escaped from Witch Mountain and all that. Pulp Fiction. So yeah, I got Night Stalker. Thought I had something else, but Brain Dead. Anybody know what that is? Not the American Brain Dead. It is Dead Alive. It's called that. Original title's Brain Dead. They named it Dead Alive without even asking Peter Jackson if it was okay to change it. Yeah, about it. A couple cats from outer space. Haven't found any recently. There's my other Dead Alive. I don't remember if this is a copy I made. I think it's the original. Can you see this crap? I put a light up. I actually taped this earlier, but I'm going to finish it now that I have it added to this video. Dark Star, John Carpenter, Dan O'Bannon's first collaboration. It's like their college movie. They added some to it to make it theatrical. I love that movie. It shows that you can make your own movie. With a few guys, a little bit of money, you can make a pretty entertaining movie if you got a cool story. Flush Gordon. It's the only porno I own, but it's pretty cool. I love this movie. It's got some cool things about it. The creature, the stop-motion creature at the end is voiced by Craig T. Nelson, you know, Coach, Poltergeist. And the effects, I think the stop-motion is, or it's the mask. I can't remember, but Rick Baker worked on this movie. I think it's something to do with maybe during their college time, maybe they got some money to use for other things. But Rick Baker had done a lot of other stuff in the 70s. Before Star Wars, he had already done things. Anyway, I guess that's probably about it. Oh, I do have an Evil Dead collection down here. Evil Dead. I have other Evil Deads too. I think this one's mildewed or moldy, you know. But I have a couple Army of Darknesses. I didn't open my Creep Show Steelbook yet. I got it at Walmart on sale, I think. There's a lot of dust down here. I have cats and dust. Frighteners. My friend Michael Schneider gave me. I have the DVD, and he gave me an uncut version or whatever, and I have not watched it. I don't know. Some of my favorite movies. It's hard to watch them by myself. It's more enjoyable when you watch them with somebody that either hasn't seen them that likes that stuff, or somebody else that likes them that has seen them. Got my mini Michael Schneider VHS collection here. My Crepitus. I'm in that movie, and I'm also in Tribute to Sandy several times. I kind of filled in for people. You don't actually. A couple of the scenes, like I do a nice Jason Voorhees type come up out of the water and grab them, but you can't see me because I was supposed to be somebody else that didn't show up that day, and kind of disappointed this day that I couldn't have my Jason Voorhees scene coming up out of the water. It'd been pretty cool. Anyway, that'll do it, and I hope you like this bonus of my garbage that I own. So there you go.